Welcome back to Lotto Career Mode, episode number 11, and we're picking up where we left off in the Giro d'Italia, hunting for a stage win. Be sure to check out the previous episode if you haven't already, because we rode the first week of Giro with Arnaud Dely, and we got so close on 2 occasions for stage wins. But now he's back for his preparation for his big goal, the Tour de France. It's up to other riders to find opportunities throughout the second and third week. And what better way to start than the gravel stage, stage 9, riding in the Strade Bianche roads, ending in Siena. We don't really have the greatest classic squad in this Giro, but we've got Baptiste Weistrofer, who has 71 cobbles, 70 hills, Lionel Tamino, 73 hills, 72 cobbles, so we're still gonna give it a shot in the breakaway. So we've started the stage, we're trying to join the breakaway with Stefan de Schoutener, and meanwhile I'm trying to join the breakaway. If you guys are enjoying the series, be sure to drop down a like. It helps the channel massively, and also subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, we're currently struggling to join the breakaway right now. We are on the attacks, but climbers are looking also to attack here. We've got Arensman in the breakaway. The gap is just 2 minutes to a tiring Baptiste. The peloton was led by Alpecin throughout the day. Remember, they have the pink jersey with Kenton Herman. So unfortunately, the breakaway I don't think is going to get the stage win. As we come to the last set of hills, Tom Pidcock is leading this group with Wout van Aert. Mark Hirschi also here with Romain Bardet. Pink jersey Kenton Hermans also here, and Bilbao is the rider that can do a good GC bit out of this. He's still 5 minutes down. Kenton Hermans attacks. Kenton Hermans attacks. Jungels is following. What a Giro Hermans is having. A brutal stage that we have ridden in Siena. Can he take victory? Jungels is in his wheel. Last 300 meters, Kenton Hermans takes the victory. What a ride. Wout van Aert only third. 10th place Roglic losing 4 minutes. Same with Simon Yates. What a brutal stage. The new GC shows Ruben Thompson is down to 24th, but his time will come as we approach the mountains. Stage 10 of the Giro is a time trial. Doesn't really suit us at all. Wout van Aert is the main favorite. Can he take the victory? Yes, he will. 4 seconds ahead of Thymen Arensman. And in the GC, Kenton Hermans still leads by nearly 3 minutes. Stage 11 though is a medium mountain stage. Alpe San Pellegrino in the middle. Our 3 climbers have reconned this stage particularly. So there we go. We're here with 3 riders. Piganzoli is in this group. Magnus Sheffield, Juanpe Lopez. So decent climbers, but not A-tier climbers. But unfortunately, this breakaway is also going to end as Alpecin do not want this. So I think Sepulveda is our next best bet. So let's attack with Jonas Gregar first. Rubio is following us. Gregar is going to take a nice advantage as we start the first categorized climb, San Pellegrino. So Gregar is with Rubio and Arensman is chasing. Sepulveda is chasing him. Sepulveda's energy is visibly better than Gregar. There's 40 points at the top, remember, so if we can try to beat Arensman and Rubio for those 40 points would be great. Meanwhile, Juanpe Lopez already has 96 points though in the KOM. It's super steep gradients, 12% right now, and Sepulveda is fighting for the KOM points. I have to zoom in, and as there's the attack by Arensman and Rubio, we are in the wheels, but we've lost contact slightly. 800 meters still to go, but we're still climbing. 600, 500. Can we do a late push with Sepulveda? No, it's not going to be possible. Can we beat Rubio? That is also not going to be possible. But yeah, I mean, KOM is an unrealistic goal with this squad. But we are at the head of the group with 90 kilometers to go. Oh, crash! Crash by the yellow jersey, Kenton Hermans. And Simon Yates is also down. Hermans crashed. He's going to be back up. Meanwhile, Ruben Thompson dropped from this group. He can get back in this valley section. Guys, look at the list of crashes here. Magnus Sheffield has abandoned as well. But this downhill is very treacherous. Oh no! No way! No way! Sepulveda's also crashed in the descent. No! I don't believe it. Guys, really? Sepulveda crashes and now we have this small descent, small climb actually, that we try to come back. Come on, we try to go 99. We need to make it back before the descent, and we have done. So time to rest once again. No, 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 no. They're attacking. They're attacking. No, 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 no. They're attacking. No. Sepulveda, they caught me. They caught me napping, and they're going to absolutely sprint away here. And Sepulveda is completely cooked with 6 kilometers to go. Great effort from our Argentinian. It's going to be a sprint finish between the two. Rubio from the left, but Arensman is the favorite. And he is going to win this Giro d'Italia stage. What a climber, what a victory. And Sepulveda isn't even going to finish third. He's going to finish fourth behind Isaac Del Toro. But now it's time to take a break from the climbing with a sprint stage. And look at that smile on my face, because Stefan de Schoutener will be trying to lead him for a potential Giro stage win. Okay, maybe that's too difficult, but a podium nevertheless is the aim. Here we go, 4.5 kilometers to go. Sepulveda going 99. He doesn't have the best flat stat, but with 3.9 to go now, Baptiste Weistrofer has the goal of trying to lead us out here. Gregor, your work is done. We've got Milan's wheel towards our right. Shall we take it? I'm not sure. Olaf Koy is way ahead of us right now. Baptiste Weistrofer has done its work. Now it's time to follow the wheels. I think we have to take Milan's wheel. Oh, Groenewegen also there. Milan now going into the wheel of the other sprinters, but with 1 kilometer to go, there's a corner. And we are not in the perfect wheel. Stefan de Schoutener will try to sprint, but oh, we got blocked by Moschetti. But generally, that corner in 1 kilometer to go did not help us. Milan takes the win. We get, yeah, we can't even sprint with Elia Viviani. 11th and 13th. Quick break as we have the update from Tor Mikkelsen. He's got 5-star potential. We don't know which capacities, but probably cobbles and sprints. He's also good in flat, so he's a rider who will be signing to our development team, hopefully at the end of season. And the next talent I found is Eduard Kleis. He's 17 years old. He's apparently good in hills and flat. And already his time trial and cobbles are also 64. So if his hills and flat are around 67 mark, would be a good signing for the dev team. Okay, back to Giro d'Italia, stage 13. The goal is simple, to try to join the breakaway. Hopefully it'll be a breakaway stage. Here we go, attacking with Baptiste Weistrofer once again. This is not a mountain stage. The climbers are attacking though. Gal, Rubio and Fortunato. So we start climbing with 52 kilometers to go. Weistrofer, don't drop back, please. We've got 2 minutes 30 to the peloton, so unfortunately, peloton hasn't given up on this stage yet. Okay, 21 kilometers to go. Oh, look at Weistrofer's energy. Oh my god, our riders are just too weak to fight for Grand Tour stages. Okay, we're at the penultimate climb, 11 kilometers to go. The gap is 1 minute 48. Baptiste Weistrofer, come on Baptiste. You can try to stay with these guys. Ugo Ull, Plapp and Bettiol in this, the Italian champion Bettiol. It's a very difficult task, but we are in with a shot. Meanwhile, peloton 1 minute 15 the gap now. Oh, the gap is decreasing in this downhill with 7 kilometers to go. We don't have the energy to pull. And what's peloton doing? Vlasov is pacing. Weistrofer is still hanging on to this group, not taking a pull. Meanwhile, Ruben Thompson also here in the peloton with energy, although he doesn't have the acceleration to go for the stage win. And there's the attack. Attack by Plapp. We don't have the energy to chase it ourselves. Now Ugo Ull goes. Baptiste Weistrofer is in the wheels. Meanwhile, Ruben Thompson. Oh, there are attacks here as well. Which wheel do we follow? Which wheel do we follow? 3.6 kilometers to go. Weistrofer is gonna get caught. Ruben Thompson has Ayuso's wheel with 1.3 kilometers to go. We're gonna sprint early with Baptiste Weistrofer through the middle. 600 meters to go. We're in front, but that is not gonna be case as Buitrago, McNulty, it's gonna be Pello Bilbao who takes the stage. I mean, luck just not on our side this time. Okay, we've got another interested sponsor, this time DT Swiss, the equipment maker. They're Belgium and Luxembourg apparently, even though the name has Swiss. So in total we've got 4 sponsors who are evaluating our results. I mean, in my opinion, it's pretty clear that we're overachieving. While our Tour de France squad is in camp in France, we've got another transitional stage in Giro d'Italia, stage 14. Here we go, we are inside the last 7 kilometers, the final climb is going to be here. We are not going to take the risk of attacking to the front. Maybe we should, I mean, why not? Why not? Let's attack with Gregor, I think that might actually give us the victory. Gregor attacks. What's the peloton's response? Vanti responds, but a bit late. And now Girmay and Pitcock attacks. Oh, I should have followed that with the Schautener, but still, okay, that's good. Piganzoli is reacting. Moose is reacting. Gregor, you just have to go 99 for 4 kilometers. Sepulveda, do not chase. I've stopped way too many times, but I gotta get this right. Okay, no one's chasing. No one's chasing. This might be the victory for us. Stefan de Schautener, get in the wheel of Milan. Come on, get in the wheel of Milan. 2.7 to go. Gregor is going for a Giro victory, but now the sprinters are behind. Milan is also here. Under the Flamme Rouge we go. Stefan de Schautener sprints. The Gregor is gonna get caught, unfortunately, and Biniam Girmay is going to win. I mean, if the attack over the top with 7 kilometers to go doesn't work, I don't know what will. So Gregor 8th place, de Schautener 6th place. Once again, not a stage victory. But now it's time for the climb. Stage 15, a high mountain stage, 212 kilometer with Monte Grappa. Oh my god, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Ruben Thompson has a -1 in a mountain stage. After all those +3s, we have a -1. Let's try to join the breakaway with 2 riders. Eduardo Sepulveda does have a +3, so he is going to be our leader for the breakaway. Now we have started Monte Grappa, 25.6 kilometers of climbing. The gap is just 2 minutes to the peloton. This might be the hardest stage of the Giro so far. The breakaway is not happy because I'm not working, so I have to work, but I'm looking at Juanpe Lopez, and the flat section has also damaged him. Filippo Zana also dropping back. The gap to the peloton just 2 minutes, but I think we might be one of the strongest in this breakaway, thanks to the efforts of Baptiste Weistrofer protecting him in the flat, and Eduardo Sepulveda also not working that much. But here we go, Monte Grappa's last 1.4 kilometers. We are alone at the lead of the race as we climb Monte Grappa. Eduardo Sepulveda gonna get 40 more points for KOM, but more importantly is at the head of the race. Okay, last few corners for Edu as he's going to complete the downhill. Couldn't recover as well as I wanted to because his downhill is only 71 on the day, but still we're gonna go 56. If the riders behind chase us, then that's fine, and that is going to be the case. Maintjes and Blackmore has joined us. We have to work with them. Okay, we're starting to have attacks on the breakaway as the peloton just now under a minute after the descent. So Sepulveda has energy, but the peloton is way too close to go for the stage win. And Zana is attacking once again. I mean, we're gonna follow it, but it's not gonna make a difference. Eduardo Sepulveda, great attack, but no stage win. I don't even think we're gonna get the points at the top of Dori here, as our energy is completely cooked with 4.5 kilometers to go. And this time Juanpe Lopez attacks us with Filippo Zana. Sepulveda's day is done. In the end, Kenton Hermans sprints for another stage victory. I don't believe it. No, Hugo Hull from the left. Hugo Hull is gonna take the win. Hugo Hull wins stage 15 ahead of Hermans, but Hermans in pink. Alpecin, what are you on? Because Quinten Hermans winning the stage with Monte Grappa. Okay, the peloton had 37 riders, but Simon Yates was out of energy. What is happening? What a story. 4 mountain stages remaining. 4 minutes the gap for Kenton Hermans. I know he can't do it, but still, what an effort. Sepulveda though, up by 4 places thanks to his attack on Monte Grappa. 4th place in the KOM. Quickly moving on to stage 16. And for us, things will not get any easier in the high mountains. So once again in the climbers group, but as you can see, Ruben Thompson's energy is not looking great. And we haven't even started climbing yet. I mean, I don't even know if there's any way to put this, but Baptiste Weistrofer with 62 mountain is doing better than Ruben Thompson, our climber. Well, this climb is super steep. We've got an attack by Fortunato towards our group, Baptiste Weistrofer. I'm trying to use him as best as possible as a domestique, but we're just 50 seconds away from the peloton, so as much as I wanted, this is just not going to happen. And I think that day has finally happened. Kenton Hermans is dropping off the back. He has no domestiques with 36 kilometers to go. As we reach the top of this climb, he's already 2 minutes down on the favorites group. but Pello Bilbao is the best climber with Mikel Landa. Bilbao will now wear the red jersey after being 19 minutes ahead of Kenton Hermans, the current pink jersey. And we're gonna have some riders over time limit as well, starting with Aniolkowski, Mozzato, Arvid de Klein, Elia Viviani also way over the time limit. And Peñalver still has 6 kilometers to go. Someone tell him to already drop out of the race. Look at that for a GC shakeup. Pello Bilbao leads Tom Pidcock by 1 minute 32. Romain Bardet 2:26 behind. Primož Roglič 5 minutes down on Pello Bilbao. Following up with another mountain stage, Tonale and Mortirolo, basically 2 ore category climbs. The freshness of the riders are very bad, they just want this tour to end. Now that the pink jersey is in Bahrain's hands, it's much easier to go in the breakaways. Jonas Gregor and Ruben Thompson in the break for us. Ruben Thompson with a +3, so this is our golden chance of achieving anywhere near a stage win in the mountains. There we go, sprinting at the top of Tonale. Let's get the points. Why not with Ruben Thompson? He only has 2 points until the state, but it doesn't matter. Now we go into the downhill. There we go, 5 kilometers to go. Ruben Thompson looking good. We're going to have 3 minutes advantage towards the peloton. And we have some energy. We need to spend all our energy as we go over the top. 1.5 to go. Zimmerman is done. Juanpe Lopez will surely go for this mountain points. We are at the front. Going 85 right now, 1 kilometers to go. Try to do something, it flattens out here and they attack. Let's follow, no we can't follow because we don't have the energy. Let's go 95, now go 99 over the top. We're gonna get more points, it's not gonna matter that much. But we lead the downhill, shall we risk it in the Mortirolo downhill? We currently have 25 seconds on Juanpe Lopez who has 75 downhill though. Well, if you want to beat the peloton, we have to work together with Juanpe Lopez, so we're relaying with him. Monte is also back in the group, so we're 3 riders against the peloton for the stage win. But we've got some climbing still to go. With 22 kilometers to go, the gap is 1 minute 14. Peloton with 47 riders closing the gap. And with 14 kilometers to go, there are attacks on the way. Zimmerman, Piganzoli and Zana attacks. We, however, are in the peloton. And there we go, attacked by Tom Pidcock and Romain Bardet, 2nd and 3rd in the GC. Bilbao trying to counter that. And Ruben Thompson is going to be dropped from the GC group with 10 kilometers to go. Stage win goes to Tom Pidcock, but no change in the GC. 28th place in the end. Honestly, that was pretty much the best I could do. Now, time for a flat stage once again. Stefan de Schoutener may be very bad freshness, but he's our only hope for a stage win after this point. But honestly, these stages are ridden at such high pace. Look at the Schoutener's energy after a bit of climbing. We've got 50 riders in the front, all sprinters, trying to go for victory. We are in the wheel of Olav Koy, but it looks heavily unlikely to beat him in this sprint. Koy, as he seems to be done. Let's try to get to the wheel of Jonathan Milan. Can we do that? I think we can. Now Milan has the perfect lead out to sprint. Stefan de Schoutener is in his wheel. But we're going to fall short with 400 meters to go. And it's going to be a win for Caden Groves, who beats Jonathan Milan. Unfortunately, the best result we can do is a 7th place. If we had the legs, maybe we could have fight for a podium. 2 incredibly mountain stages coming up. I just don't think we can do anything in those stages. I mean, we are already hit with a reality check, so I don't even know what to expect from this one. Just look at the profile. Only for this one, we didn't even join the breakaway at this case. There was 15 riders up ahead, mainly the climbers that you've seen throughout the whole race, including Kenton Hermans, who's now 14th in GC. But the gap was just 1 minute 46, so we couldn't really do something from that either. Forget joining the breakaway, our whole team was basically empty as we reached the first climb, so you can tell we've really struggled in this 3rd week. And Ruben Thompson, despite having 76 mountain, is nowhere near the front. But honestly, even Almeida's dropped, so can you really blame me? Now it's time to be a spectator for the rest of the 91 kilometers remaining. Well, the group of favorites finished together, but it was Rafael Maika who won the stage. Meanwhile, Stefan de Schoutener was trying to survive this one. We can't even see the time gaps at the moment, so I'm not even sure if we're gonna survive this. We still have 25 kilometers to go. I think it's a no-go. And we finish ahead of Jonathan Milan, who still has 5 more kilometers. And we have 16 riders out of time limit, 1 withdrawal. This is absolutely crazy. We are left with just 3 riders in this Giro. This has turned into Tour de Abandon all of a sudden. I'm not even sure who's the best sprinter left in this race. Hopefully you didn't expect me going into the breakaway fighting for the stage win in this one. I'm just here to find out who wins the Giro. And look at that, GC Pidcock attacks and drops Pello Bilbao with 31 kilometers to go. Remember, he has to make up 1 minute 28 in the stage to win the Giro d'Italia. But once again they're back with Roglic also in this group. Roglic have to make 5 minutes up. I don't think that's possible. With 3 kilometers to go, Bilbao seems to be not dropping from Pidcock's wheel. Roglic can't make a move either. Pello Bilbao is gonna win Giro d'Italia. Buitrago won the stage, and that's the final GC. Pello Bilbao wins Giro ahead of Tom Pidcock. Time for dossier periods. It's the 1st of June and we have the dossier page. Oh no. Matthias Vacek this time, increasing his dossiers to 18 points. Now that's a decision. He only gets 25k a month right now, so a top talent for this price sounds pretty good. But as I said, Alex Sejart is just 7 points and we can use these 11 points elsewhere. But for now, once again, I am going to confirm the dossiers. Because I'm looking at the riders that are not really interested in us. And I don't really see a match that we're going to sign, so I'm just going to say confirm dossiers with 18. If he goes over 20 points, then I might consider dropping him. And stage 21 in Rome, I'm not even going to play it. We don't have a sprinter, so I'm going to quick sim this stage. It is Binyam Girmay who's still in this race, who wins the stage. And our Giro is a wrap. Stage 5 we got 3rd with Arnaud Delis. Stage 6 this time it was 2nd. And in stage 11 our best mountain result was 4th place with Sepulveda. Even though we got 2nd once, we were nowhere close to a Giro stage win. We're for sure going to have a much stronger squad going into the Tour de France, especially with Lennart van Eetveld and Jenno Bergmos. But with our Giro chapter coming a close, so is this long episode. Thank you so much for your support. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it. Leave down comments on what could I've done better at this Giro d'Italia, because that was a humbling experience, especially in this episode. Be subscribed so you don't miss out on the next video, and until then, goodbye.